Welcome to SATV News. This is Riaz Mahmood. Ramadan Kareem to all our viewers. President Mohammad Shahabuddin and Prime Minister Tariq Rahman will offer the Eid ul-Fitr prayers in the main congregation at the National Eidgah in the city. The main Eid congregation will be held at 8:30 am, said State Minister for LGRD and Cooperatives Mir Shahi Alam after visiting the National Eidgah this morning. Dhaka South City Corporation Administrator Abdul Salam and senior officials concerned accompanied the State Minister during the visit. The State Minister said that Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has given his consent to offer Eid prayers at the National Eidgah. DSCC, in collaboration with others law enforcement agencies, have taken necessary preparation to hold the Eid Jamaat in a peaceful manner. There are arrangements for about 35,000 people to offer prayers at the National Eidgah. There are also arrangements for women to offer Eid al-Fitr prayers. In response to a query, Mir Shahi Alam said that about 40,000 men and women together will be able to offer Eid prayers at the National Eidgah. There are no security concerns surrounding the Eid congregation, but sufficient preparations have been taken according to information from intelligence agencies, said police. Authorities have temporarily suspended the station master and the train driver following the derailment of 9 coaches of the Nilsagar Express in Shantahar of Bogura. Railway State Minister Habib Rashid Habib disclosed the decision today while briefing reporters after inspecting Eid travel operations at Kamalapur Railway Station. He said the accident disrupted the schedules of the Nilsagar Express and Ekota Express through other trains operated on time. The minister also said it was too early to assign responsibility, adding that the overall Eid travel situation is being closely monitored. Besides, he noted that passengers expressed relative satisfaction and efforts are underway to address remaining irregularities and improve services. Police have arrested 5 people along with the pistol used in the killing of content creator Rakibul Islam at the Central Shahid Minar in the capital. Dhaka Metropolitan Police Deputy Commissioner for Media and Public Relations Muhammad Talibur Rahman confirmed the arrests today.
Hello and welcome to International Affairs, and my name is Shamsul Alam Pantha.
I don't see an easy resolution to this because every slight deviation from the plan,
opening an open war conflict with them,
testing nuclear missiles,
Russia's announcement of these supposedly successful testing,
stabbed him indiscriminately before fleeing. People at the scene caught one of the attackers with a machete and handed him over to Shahbag police station. Rakibul's family later filed a case over the killing. At least 2 people were killed and another was injured in a fire that broke out at a high-rise building in Teri Bazaar commercial area of Chattogram this morning. The blaze erupted at a KB Orchid Plaza, a 10-story mixed-use building, causing widespread panic. The deceased were identified as Muhammadpur Yunus, son of Muhammad Yasin Khalifa from Patiya, and Sulaiman, son of Mamunul Qadir from Boal Khali. Another victim was rescued with injuries and is currently receiving treatment at a local hospital. According to locals, the fire originated in a tailoring shop located on the 4th floor of the building around 9:30 am. The flames escalated rapidly to the 5th and 6th floors, threatening jewelry shops, banks, branches and residential apartments housed within the plaza. Confirming the matter, a fire service duty officer said that a team of firefighters rushed to the scene minutes after receiving the news of fire at 9:15 am and brought it under control around 10:53 am. Preliminary investigations suggest an electrical short circuit triggered the fire. Viewers are taking a short break. Stay with us.
Exclusive footage that is being played on SATV screen.
Really come to terms with Hamas.
Damage estimated between this entire issue.
President Trump is expected to hold bilateral talks.
Preserving biodiversity and tackling climate change.
We cannot protect the planet before we negotiate peace.
Where is it going? Is it understanding the needs of its people before the needs of this global world?
For China to come to agreement,
They will face better projects.
With President Xi of China and President Lee of South Korea.
Trump's White House that is in favor of these things.
Simply not enough action being taken to address the problem of fossil fuels.
What their plan initially is towards the Caribbean place.
Welcome back. You are watching SATV News. Now, news from abroad. An Israeli-US attack has hit a residential area in western Iran's Darut County, killing at least 12 people, reported the Tasnim news agency. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump said late on Wednesday that attack on Iran's South Pars gas field was carried out by Israel, and the US and Qatar were not involved in it. The United States knew nothing about this particular attack, and the country of Qatar was in no way, shape or form involved with it.
That has been met with two types of disasters.
Bangladeshi students at the same level of opportunity internationally and domestically.
International Affairs. Watch every Sunday to Thursday at 2 p.m. only on SATV and SATV Digital. Hello and welcome to International Affairs, and my name is Shamsuddin Pantha.
I don't see an easy resolution to this because every slight deviation from the plan
Opening an open war conflict with them.
Testing nuclear missiles.
Russia's announcement of these supposedly successful testing.
Special and exclusive footage that is being played on SATV's screen.
really coming to terms with Hamas.
Damage estimated between this entire issue.
President Trump is expected to hold bilateral talks.
Preserving biodiversity and tackling climate change.
We cannot protect the planet before we negotiate peace.
Saudi Arabia reserves the right to act militarily against Iran, and any trust with Tehran has been shattered, the Saudi foreign minister said earlier on Thursday after Riyadh was targeted by Iranian ballistic missiles. Iran accused Israel of striking its facilities on the huge South Pars gas field on Wednesday in a major escalation in the US-Israeli war that sent oil prices shooting higher and retaliated by vowing attacks on oil and gas targets throughout the Gulf, firing missiles at Qatar and Saudi Arabia. In the harshest comments to come out of the Gulf Kingdom in nearly 3 weeks of war, Farhan accused Iran of premeditated hostile actions against its neighbors, both directly and via an array of regional proxies, with he urged Tehran to rein in. Bin Farhan said Saudi Arabia still preferred the path of diplomacy, but if Iran does not stop immediately, there will be almost nothing that can re-establish trust. French President Emmanuel Macron said on Thursday the European Union must deliver on its promise of a vital €90 billion loan to Ukraine to keep up its fight against Russia's invasion, which Hungary is blocking. Prime Minister Viktor Orban's stance has angered the other EU leaders, as Kyiv could run short of money in weeks if it does not receive new funding, and his U-turn has called into question the credibility of the European Council, the EU's highest decision-making body. Macron said it was important that the EU keep its word on the funding, and also called for de-escalation of the conflict between Israel, Iran and the US after Iranian aerial attacks on gas and oil production in a number of Gulf states. The move was retaliation against Israeli attacks on Iran's own gas facilities and marked a further escalation of the nearly 3-week war. This escalation is reckless, Macron said, adding that he wanted to see an end to attacks on civilian infrastructure. China welcomes Pakistan and Afghanistan's temporary ceasefire and hope both sides will remain calm, a spokesperson at the Chinese Foreign Ministry said on Thursday. Pakistan and Afghanistan said they were pausing their military operations against each other on Wednesday for the Islamic festival of Eid al-Fitr. A surprise move 2 days after a drug rehab center in Kabul was hit in the deadliest strike in months. Differences should be properly resolved through dialogue to jointly safeguard peace and stability in the two countries and the wider region. Spokesperson Lin Jian said during a regular news conference the conflict had ebbed amid efforts by friendly countries including China to mediate, but flared again with Pakistan directly targeting the Afghan Taliban last month, and not just Pakistani Taliban militants Islamabad says are in the country. You are updated with our top stories so far here on SATV, and to know the latest news, visit www.satv.tv. Stay with SATV.